as long as you were thinking about the electronics and batteries and things, the casing and rubber and wiring of batteries, like cables, they can burn.
Okay.
So just to let you know, if you want to go low tech instead of high tech to destroy the batteries, you've got the abilities to do it.
Will that give us the fumes?
That too.
Because then I'm going to leave.
I think it might be better. I was thinking about burning Isabel Bain, but since somebody is on her, that should probably not be good.
They may be lab notes. They may be important.
Burning the batteries was a good idea.
I think it's better to burn the batteries. What did you say the batteries were connected to? Do you think they're connected to the lab, or what were?
There's cables everywhere, running across the floors, and clearly there are connections up into the ceiling as well.
Nathan?
If something goes wrong, we are going back in time anyways.
Yeah.
Nathan's kind of like, great, moral and physical freedom. We can just do whatever we want.
Right? Just burn everything.
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna burn the batteries. Battery. Mm-hmm. I think was the Metallica song Battery. There's that it's named Battery.
That's kind of cool. Excellent.
So burning that. Now I have to do something else.
The papers can be a very good distraction.
Thanks. I want to.
And that's just your talent, right? You don't have to spend any points. It's not even a power. It's your talent.
No, it's a passive. It says in the energist and then available powers under this.
That's right.
So like,
exactly. So that's why it's called the talents, and it costs nothing, and you can just do it as you please.
That is so Margaret.
I know.
So, but look at energist if there is something, because I see there might be. Create a small fire, lighter size fire is easy and requires no effort. But producing a large fire, for instance a bonfire, requires strength rolls to determine how quickly it grows. For instance, if you want to set a piece of paper on fire, you could do it in one turn at no cost. But if you want to set a house on fire, it might take a strength / pour x 5 minutes at the referees with whim.
Yes.
So,
well, here is my referee's whim. Here it comes. It's just like for the house, except that is 1 minute, not 5 minutes. So it is not like a piece of paper, but it is much faster than the house. So you do need to make a strength roll.
Oh shit, my strength is bad. I have nothing checking strength.
Is it his strength roll or the body's strength roll?
That's a very interesting point. You would the book is a little bit vague on this account. Technically the boss is the only one who can use the that's a very interesting point. I am going to let you use the body.
What's divine strength?
Yeah.
4.
Oh yes.
So 2 more.
Yeah, better than 2.
It's a poor. Well, it's a. I need to give I get above 4, so I might need those 2. It's so dark in here. Got an inferior.
Oh no. Okay.
So nothing happens.
Okay, so no, but you have a second action now.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about shock shield. You can create an electric force field around your host body. The field extends no more than 2 feet from your skin. Anyone foolish enough to pass through it takes shock shield stretch. Victim's stamina x 2 damage. this damage can be passed through a metal conductor in someone's. So someone who hits you with a metal weapon would be shocked.
Can
So-
you set it on our body?
Yeah,
With,
Yeah, on the host body, yes.
Yeah, but on our body that is on Isabella Bay.
No, you have to do it
No.
on your own
No.
body that you are in.
I can do that, or temperature control, which basically changes the temperature
Yeah, well,
of something.
that could be
And
useful
it-
sometimes, but not this time. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the
Okay.
temperature.
The shock shield is 0, so 0 cost, so you can set that up, no problem.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do that.
A microsecond after you do that, you may be interested to know that Isabella Bain stands up easily because the person who was on her is suddenly thrown away from her as if he had received a severe electric shock and is thrown several feet, a meter or two away from her, onto the ground as she stands up to face you. At first she looks kind of defiant, but there is a lot going on in that mind right now, so who knows what her expression is. It's probably not very human because of all the different emotions, and the psychiatrist among you can easily see that this face is not a normal human responsive face.
Well, this is a shocking experience.
Somebody had to say it, and I am sorry that you did. Okay, so the next person to go is clearly going to be Nyansun again.
Your microphone.
Oh. So I'm going
This is
to
my
place
second
you.
action.
I'm going to place you where you came in the role. I'm not going to worry about tracking you to your new spot. So it's too complicated for me right now to remember. So you just go right ahead right now.
Is this my second go? Because I didn't understand if I immediately got 2 actions, because my one action was the actual. Is this a new round?
Well,
Start.
good point. You didn't get a second action. I suppose it includes you. So you can, technically, you should have taken your second action immediately.
And what I'm thinking is rolling a search roll to get more
Okay.
information.
In order to stop any confusion, we are at the beginning of a new turn. It is your turn. What do you do? And you get 2 actions.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you don't double dip. When you do the time shift thing or time distortion thing, whatever it's called, you don't get 2 actions right away. Everybody else does.
Okay.
When it comes around to you, now you get 2 actions. That seems to make the most sense. Otherwise, my brain hurts.
But so yeah, I understand. So I could roll that again, but first roll a search roll.
Tell me what you.
If I
let's
can
see.
get it.
I am not able to
if-
handle debate right now, so just tell me what you
I'm
do.
not debating.
I'm sorry,
No, but it's about in which order I do things.
Whatever you like.
And because right, and then I first roll a search roll.
Excellent.
To
Search
get
for
more
what?
information. Search for hidden things and unknown factors.
This is something you're pretty good at. I'm going to give you a column shift as a bonus, so you do 1 better than you would ordinarily. I would say that Nyansun is probably operating at the top of his cowardly, cautious, pragmatic, practical point of view here.
I also roll 9 dice as a base here. So, but it's
What
not
am I giving out column
extreme.
shifts for on 9 dice?
No, but it's a great roll. So it's not like for 9 dice, it's not really good, but it's good. So great becomes superior then.
Yeah, superior result. That is actually a pretty good thing because there are several elements that I need to point out, I need to describe to you. Some of them are not very surprising at all, which is that there is an extra. First of all, Isabella is armed. She has a psychotronic pistol. Second, that she has, so you cannot see her. She is standing in a way that you cannot see it, but she has readied the pistol. And then second, there is another pistol taped or to the bottom of the table. And now let's see for a couple of other important details. There are, oh wait, there we go. Things see my box here? Things in and around the area, right? I have a whole list here. And so starting with, there is a microphone on that table, which is rigged. This is maybe giving you a little too much, but it is rigged in a way so that Isabella can make these public announcements. So that actually could be used to speak across the whole city or the downtown part of the city. Second, there's strange things about this office area. Apparently, she likes to wipe things with alcohol. There are little jars of pure alcohol sitting around everywhere with little cloth swabs to use with them.
They put into the bottles like easily flammable and things like that.
Oh yes, pure alcohol is extremely flammable. So if you're sharing that with Margaret, she's like, ooh.
Sharing everything.
Right.
I'm actually talking very quick, like.
Right. Exactly. You don't even need to talk because you are in telepathic contact or close contact. There are, of course, yes. With a roll like that, this is one thing you can see. I'll save the best for last. There also is a personal pack of surgical tools that she has on the desk that are very customized. She apparently cares when she does her surgeries. She has her own special pack that she uses. And then finally, there is a control panel against the far wall that you recognize. It is the same control mechanism, much less modern looking, for a trans-ego device.
Shoot the glass.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So you just got a much better look about a lot of important things about this place. So that's your search roll. And what is your next action in your double?
I will try another. I have another go at the time distortion. And I was very lucky last time. Hopefully it will be.
Right. How long is it? It only lasted for one turn, correct?
Depends on what I roll, but I cannot roll more than 9.
Right, but what was the last result?
It was for one turn.
Right. Okay, that's what I thought. So you are going to try it again.
When are we going to turn back the clock?
Not for a while. That's 4 minutes. That's 4 minutes away, and these turns only are about a minute long at the most. They are a little bit variable because if there's lots of people, I figure if there's lots of people, their actions are coming like this to kind of squeeze together a little.